The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Crumstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown, but begin the drive with excellent field position. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Has the first down and more. They make the stop. Wow, he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Pulls it in. It's Horton. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. QB decides to keep it here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Pressure is coming. And now the ball comes up. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
The Huskers will line up to punt it away. Seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. To the air, it's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Grabbed by the receiver. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
They'll run it here. As the first down is still going. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And tackled there by the defense. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
4th down. The offense will go for it. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. They cap the drive with 6 points.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about it over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams can always
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, tie. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, that second-tier defender and linebacker sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And the point after is right down the middle. Bringing it out. It's Hunter. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. How to bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The pass rush closing in. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now.
Nebraska, 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. The Huskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back to throw again. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
That's reeled in. It's Williams. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
He finds some space. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs to move the sticks.
First down, looking for more now. He's in the clear. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense, on the other hand.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Young. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense in hurry-up mode. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch made in space. Look out. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Nebraska. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires quickly to the left. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The sophomore making an excellent catch there.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Back to throw. It's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Fires it to the left side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. And the quarterback dropping back. He's running out of time here. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw that one away. It's boy, might have been a sack. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Quick throw to the left. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. To throw, it's Raiola. The pocket breaking down. That's a bizarre play. Goes backwards all the way to the end zone for a safety.
Well, you just got to have more awareness here as a ball carrier. What in the world are you doing? You're on your side of the 50. You're running backwards like that. Eventually, the defense sees this. They can't believe their eyes. They're rallying to the football, and they come up with a safety.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safety.
Looking to throw it deep. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete, trying to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Chris, this offense coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now
he's got it, enough for a first down. all the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Huskers.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Porton.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Now he's bringing it back. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Defense is coming after him. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play. Back to pass. It's Raiola. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And now the try for the 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Toss play to the outside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught near the sticks. It's Porton. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for a first down and goal.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To throw, it's Raiola. The pass rush closing in. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Huskers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Running out of time in the pocket. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
This time it's complete. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Huskers with 1st and 10 here.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's got it in the open. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Nebraska. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Caught over the middle, it's Corton. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Oh, and here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Corton. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Hit as he throws it deep. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, tie. For a few play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Looking deep to the right side. The pass is dropped, incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Second down, looking to throw it. He's looking deep again. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Huskers. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Number 98, set to advance on the football.
Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Dropping back, it's Raiola. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo for the playoff game. They've had no answers so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Alabama 51, Nebraska 44.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Leaning on the run game here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Grab near the sticks. It's Portland. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Looks left and finds his target there. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and just running back and just keep working that clock.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To throw, it's Russell. Quick throw to his receiver. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Hands it off from the gun. This lines up the safety.
Well, that's a wrap, Chris. This is now a 2-possession game with the clock ticking down. This defense pretty much seals the win with that safety.
Look out, room to run here.
Return is tackled out at the 43. And your Alabama Crimson Tide will take over First and 10.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Pulls it in. It's Horton. Breaking free at the 35. Both out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. He keeps it on a design run. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this off.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
They give it to him again, but this time he's stopped short. They come up empty on the two-point try. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Makes the catch. It's Hunter. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. This guy's close to 500 yards passing in this game alone.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! He makes the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
Back to throw. It's Raiola. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, what a grab. They finally make the stop, but it's 1st and goal at the 5. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First and goal, down 8. They've got a score and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Tries the quick throw. Brought down at the 2. After the catch, the offense close to punching it in. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Well, they fail to hook up on this one. You got to really like the position that they're in right now. Building some momentum. They cut into this lead down to 1 score. Now they just have to keep finding ways to move the ball down the field. They have a shot to come back and win this game.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Huskers. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, how fitting that this offense finds a way to score a touchdown late in the game. They've been doing it all year long, and a big reason that they're here in the postseason. Now, you always practice the 2-point plays, right? Now, you better pick your best one and deliver to tie this game up.
Crowd trying to make an impact, helping the defense on this crucial play. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, it's a great job here by this defense to make this stop, but let's face it, they need a big return on this kickoff to have any opportunity to potentially win this game.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And it's a kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.